Why is it that the Igbos are the most powerful tribe in Nigeria?
Yeah, so Igbos, they are most powerful because several reasons. First of all, they are very industrious, and they have demonstrated that during immediately after the Civil War, and yes, they surrendered, and all their businesses in the southeast were collapsed, but they were able to come back on even after losing such money. That was what even put them on entrepreneurial level. They came back on again, and there's no other tribe in Nigeria that has that history. That after such huge losses to war, they still came back on smart and still became almost the richest tribe in the country today. So they are very, very tenacious. Whenever they want to start to do something, or they start doing something, they don't stop until they see the result. And they are very, very good at taking risk. What an average Nigerian person will do and get scared and run away, Igbo man will do it, take the risk, fail, and come back again on it until he succeeds. Okay? And they are very, very rich. When you destroy the business in one location, you think you have defeated them, you've only broken down 1% of their sources, because all other businesses in other parts of the world will come up again. Imagine how they have damaged their businesses in Lagos. And they're still coming up very fast because, first of all, when they hold Igbo Day, whoever that's losing money, they will contribute money for the person either home or abroad to recover. So if you destroy that business at Alaba, like it has been happening, or in other parts of the country, like they have done to them from 1993 in the north, from Kano, during the so-called Igbo must go in Kano, if some never left. Even in South Africa today, that they are pursuing them, it's still the Igbos, some of the Igbos that said they will never go. Their business is there, they are there with them. So they can dare you even in your own land.
Is it true that the federal government is really afraid of them?
Well, from experience from the Civil War, the government of Nigeria, especially the southeast southwest and the north, are trying to see how they can keep suppressing the Igbos, because they know that if Igbos has 1% of the privileges the north and the southwest are enjoying in Nigeria, they will come up so strong and they might not be able to control them. It is not easy for just one region to face the rest regions of the country. Out of 6 geopolitical zones, only one geopolitical zone faced the remaining 5 for 3 years.
Don't they think that by the way of suppressing them, they are still getting stronger because they are studying the
of course. So the more they suppress them, the more they also devise a way to survive the situation, and that makes them stronger. That is why they call themselves the Jews of Nigeria. Because the oppression they have received has scattered them all over the world. So they have gathered knowledge and skill and resilience from every corner of the world, and they are ready to face any situation, irrespective of the odds. They don't care. And I tell you, a typical southwest or northern person is scared of the Igbos because they feel that if you give them chance, they will take over and dominate, and that is what they don't want. Today, that they are using federal federal might to suppress them, because all this one they are saying Boko Haram and insurgency in all parts of the country, they know that if they allow the southeast, the ESN to thrive, or their own indigenous security system to thrive, nothing like kidnapping will happen, except them will do it to themselves. So the thing there is that the Igbos are very resilient, they are very tenacious, they are very industrious, they are also very rich, and they are very, very, the richest among them don't make noise. The rich ones among them throwing money around like money in water, all those people are just small boys. The real rich people of the southeast, you will never see them online, you will never see them throw money anywhere, you never even know the extent of their wealth. That is the truth. So, and they know that, and they know how to secure the secret of their success too. What they show you on the surface is not exactly, most of the time it's not the secret of their success. So if you strike them, you think you have won them, they will just be laughing you at the back end. That is the thing. So Igbos are very, very good. Everyone, in fact, I personally love that their strength in strength and resilience in business, in decisions, and in whatever they want to do. If it is some other tribes, they are oppressing the way they are oppressing the Igbos, I'm sure they would have been annihilated. But they still refuse, with all the Buhari government did to them, importing to Kano jet and doing everything, using the military strength to suppress them for Buhari's 8 years of government. They are still there. They never retreated, they never surrendered. So don't joke with that tribal, except you don't know what you're doing.
Yeah, and that's why I always tell people that when they say, oh, they cannot be, an Igbo man can never be president, he can never be president, as how? At the end of the day, those who are bragging that they are being at the helm of affair, go and check their people. Because to me, when you want to talk about how rich a city is, or a country, or a people are, or set of people are, you need to check the overall welfare of the people. Not just a one person. Oh, this, we have two people who are rich. No, we are talking of individuals, and that's what make a country, whether the country is wealthy or not. Oh, you are just in power. Power for what? Power for what? At the end of the day, your people are not better off. You say, oh, we are the one in charge of what? It's just all about noise, all about empty bragging. At the end of the day, there are people, other tribes, their people are not doing well in terms of when it's talk about the growth of the people. And I've always said it, with our population, they don't want Nigeria to be divided. But with our population, if we have people who are reasonable, but unfortunately, it's like things are deteriorating in the country. The politicians are just growing bigger and bigger in fraud, not even having the mindset. The people who are always talking about, they are the ones in charge of the presidency and all of that, they don't have the interest of the country at heart. Because if you have somebody who is responsible, who has the interest of the people at heart, with our population, with the way we are talking about the Igbos, and Igbos just wants to be inclusive. It's not as if, just give them presidency. Because like I've always said, the good, the bad, and the ugly, we have them in every tribe. And we know the strength of other tribes. If we can have people who are very reasonable, and we put all of these resources together with the Igbos, with other tribes that are even producing, or that are even, they have their good side of it, believe you me, Nigeria as a country, oh my goodness. And that is what all those Western world, they understand all of those things. But unfortunately, I see the so-called people who call themselves politicians, they are not even helping matter. We have been on this journey for a very long time, and people do not want to understand this. They are still going in the line of tribalism and religious sentiment, which is very, 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 very bad. So that is just it. So guys, what do you really think? Let us know what you think in the comment section. Thank you for listening. Bye.